Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ. In this video, I will bring to you the 300 best MCQs for December. This is part 1 in English language. Let's start the revision video. Let's take a look at important days first. The International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people was observed on 29th of November. World AIDS Day is 1st of December. And what was the theme? End Inequalities and AIDS. World Computer Literacy Day was on 2nd of December. Indian Navy Day was 4th of December. And the theme was Indian Navy Combat Ready, Credible and Cohesive. In fact, we celebrate Submarine Day on 8th of December. International Volunteer Day for Economic and Social Development was on 5th of December. The theme was Volunteer Now for Our Common Future. Mahaparinirvan Divas is the death anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. That was on 6th of December. And he was born on 14th of April. World Soil Day was 5th of December. This is very important. And the theme was Halt Soil Salinization, Enhance Soil Production. Armed Forces Flag Day was on 7th of December. International Civil Aviation Day was on 7th of December. And the theme was Advancing Innovation for Global Aviation Development. And our Minister for Civil Aviation is Jyotiraditya Scindia. This is also something that you need to remember. One more thing, remember that Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, his cremation place is known as Chaitya Bhumi. And the place where he adopted Buddhism, he was a converted Buddhist, is known as Diksha Bhumi. So don't get confused between Chaitya Bhumi and Diksha Bhumi. Chaitya Bhumi is in Mumbai and Diksha Bhumi is in Nagpur. Now let's take a look at important people who passed away. Famous Telugu lyricist Shirinavanlala Sita Rama Shastri passed away. Former Governor of Tamil Nadu and former Chief Minister of Andhra Koni Jeti Rosaiya passed away. Eileen Ash, the oldest ever Test cricketer, passed away. And famous journalist Vinod Dua passed away. Now let's come to the MCQs. Who is the author of the book Conversations? India's leading art historian engages with 101 themes and more. This book has been written by renowned art historian and critic Brijendra Nath Goswami. The answer is option C. Now talking of art, there is a statue that was returned to India. You can call her Goddess Annapurna. It was returned to India by Canada and it will be now placed in the Kashi Vishwanath Temple in Varanasi. The National Brain Research Center, which is in Manesar in Gurugram in Haryana. So this research center works under the Department of Biotechnology. It has launched the Swadesh project. This project is about what? So this project is about neuroimaging database. Neuroimaging database, so that more light could be thrown on various brain disease. Who has become the first ever woman to become the president of Indian Mountaineering Foundation, which is headquartered in Delhi? Remember, it is Harshvanti Bisht and she is from Uttarakhand. The central government has recently set up a Central Vista Oversight Committee that will see the development of the Central Vista project. Who has been appointed as the chairman? The chairman of this project will be Ratan Vattal. The answer is option B. Which Indian state recently held the first ever Ahar festival to promote tourism? Ahar festival was held in Kulgam. There was one more festival called Lolab festival. It took place recently in Kupwara. And then there is one more called Doodh Pathri festival. It took place recently in Badgam. And all the three places are in Jammu Kashmir. The answer is option D. And Aharbal waterfall is known as the Niagara Fall of Kashmir. Also, you will find the Purmandal Mela in Kashmir. You will find the Kheer Bhavani Mela in Kashmir, the Gurez festival and many others. Parag Agarwal became the CEO of which important company? He replaced Jack Dorsey as the CEO of Twitter. Twitter is headquartered in San Francisco, California. Reserve Bank of India has raised the cap on promoter stake in the private banks now from 15% limit to how much? So remember, If a person owns a private bank, his own share could now increase from 15% to 26%. Right? This is a new guideline of the RBI. And don't forget, if you want to open a universal bank, you now need minimum 1000 crore, and the universal bank should be listed within 6 years. If you want to open a small finance bank, the minimum money that you now require is 300 crore, and it should be listed within 8 years from the commencement, the date of the commencement of operations. If you want to convert a urban cooperative bank to small finance bank, then you need minimum 150 crore net worth, and it should increase to 300 crore, right? It should increase to 300 crore in 5 years. Ambuja Cement and ACC Cement, they have partnered with which IIT to develop next generation calcined clay cement, which has a very low carbon footprint. Remember, they will partner with IIT Delhi. The answer is option C. Recently, which Indian state has signed Sanjay Dutt as the brand ambassador? This state is Arunachal Pradesh, also known as the land of the dawn-lit mountains. And Sanjay Dutt recently became the brand ambassador of Zanzibar as well. A technology to produce biojet fuel has been formally approved for use in the military aircraft of the Indian Air Force. So which of the following has developed the technology? Biojet fuel is 75% aviation turbine fuel, and the remaining 25% is the biofuel. And this biofuel is obtained from Jatropha plant, also called Ratan Jyot in Hindi. So it will have significantly less carbon footprint, and this fuel has been developed by Indian Institute of Petroleum. The answer is Indian Institute of Petroleum, and Indian Institute of Petroleum works under the aegis of CSIR. It is located in Dehradun. NASSCOM has launched a Center of Excellence which is focused on the Internet of Things and Artificial Intelligence in which city? This city is Visakhapatnam, which is in Andhra Pradesh. And NASSCOM is headquartered in Noida, which is in UP, where a new airport called Jewar Airport is coming up, which will be made by Yamuna International Airport Private Limited, which is nothing but completely owned subsidiary of Zurich Airport. And who is the chairman of NASSCOM? So Rekha Menon is the chairman of NASSCOM. Which Indian cricketer has become India's third highest wicket taker in international matches? It is Ravichandran Ashwin. He leapfrogged Harbhajan Singh. Okay, so at number 1 we have Anil Kumble. He has 619 wickets in test matches. At number 2 we have Kapil Dev, 434 wickets. And at third now we have Ravichandran Ashwin. Which of the following states of the Northeast has launched the Call Your Cop mobile app for citizens? If there is any citizen who is in some problem, then he can use this app. So remember, it has been done by Nagaland. Nagaland, Nephew Rio is the Chief Minister and R.N. Ravi is the Governor. Which of the following country has become the world's newest republic after almost 400 years? So it is Barbados. And Barbados has recently launched a digital embassy also. Remember, they have elected their first ever president, and the name is Dame Sandra Maison. Dame Sandra Maison. The capital of Barbados is Bridgetown. The central government has formed a 3-member review panel headed by Ajay Bhushan Pandey for which of the following categories? Remember, it is for economically weaker section. Economically weaker section mean any person who does not belong to SC, ST or OBC category and has family income less than 8 lakh rupees. Then he falls into the EWS category and is guaranteed 10% reservation. The Indian Army's surveillance capabilities, they have received the advanced Heron drones from which country? Heron drones have been provided to India by Israel. They have been provided to India by Israel. And don't forget that recently Mirage 2000 aircraft were provided to India by French company Dassault Aviation. Recently, the government has decided to completely sell its stake to Nandal Finance for 210 crore rupees. So this is Central Electronics Limited. Central Electronics Limited is a company which was owned by the government of India. And now they have decided to completely sell it to Nandal Finance and Leasing Private Limited for 210 crore. This company was set up in 1974. Which of the following has joined General Atlantic as Vice Chairman? Important question. It is Ajay Banga. And Ajay Banga, you know, he retired as the Chairman of MasterCard recently. So now he has become the Vice Chairman of General Atlantic. All India Radio has started which program to offer the youth a platform to air their voices as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebration? Remember, this will be known as Air Next. Option D. Air Next. And it will run for 52 weeks. Mato Sinha's manifesto, it was seen in the news recently. It is approved by which space agency? So it is approved by the European Space Agency. And what they want to do is they want to accelerate the use of space in Europe. Which of the following state government has started a project called Samhati? Samhati project has been started by the government of Odisha, and what they essentially want to do is train the teachers into learning tribal languages so that the tribal students can communicate with the teachers in a more effective manner. Who is the author of the book 7 Heroes of 1971? This is a book written by Man Aman Singh Cheena. The answer is option A. Which of the following organizations has approved a loan of $135 million to improve electricity supply in West Bengal? Remember, it is World Bank. So World Bank has given a loan to West Bengal to improve the operational efficiency and reliability of electricity supply. The name of cyclone Jawad was proposed by which country? So Jawad basically means merciful or generous or philanthropic person in Arabic language. So this was a name given by Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Which of the following institutions has developed a polyherbal medicine which is called Mastirak gel to treat mastitis? So mastitis is the inflammation of the mammary glands of the animal, and therefore animals are not able to give milk if they suffer from mastitis. And mastitis can happen because of fungus infection, yeast infection, virus infection, bacterial infection, or stress also. So remember, this was developed, this medicine Mastirak gel was developed by National Innovation Foundation. National Innovation Foundation, which is a autonomous institute which works under the Ministry of Science and Technology. Who among the following has been awarded as the Woman of the Year by World Athletics? So she is Anju Bobby George. Anju Bobby George, remember, she is the first Indian athlete to win a bronze medal in the long jump at the World Championship. She did it in 2013 at Paris. And in the 2004 Olympics in Athens, she finished 6th. She is also a winner of Khel Ratna Award. So remember, it is Anju Bobby George. And why she has been given this award? Because she is from Kerala and she has started a sports academy for young girls. She is also an advocate for gender equality. So the answer is Anju Bobby George. And where is the headquarters of World Athletics? Headquarters is in Monaco. Where was National Shooting Championship conducted recently? It was the 64th edition. Remember, it was conducted in Bhopal. The answer is Bhopal. In Bhopal, there is also Habibganj railway station, the first private railway station of India. It has been now named after Rani Kamlapati. And Bhopal also has Upper Lake and Lower Lake. Both together are known as Bhoj Wetland or Bhoj Tal, which is a Ramsar site. Who is appointed as the chairman of India Tourism Development Corporation? Remember, Sambit Patra. Sambit Patra has become the chairman of ITDC. And don't forget that India's tourism minister is G. Kishan Reddy. His constituency is Sikandrabad. He is also the minister for culture. Who is the author of the book Democracy, Politics and Governance? Remember, this book has been written by Dr. A. Surya Prakash. Dr. A. Surya Prakash. Which of the following has appointed Indian cricket player Ravindra Jadeja as its brand ambassador? Remember, Kinara Capital. It is a fast-growing financial technology company. They have appointed Ravindra Jadeja as the brand ambassador. President Ramnath Kovind, he conferred the N1 National Award recently to individuals, institutions, organizations and states, etc. So which is the best state in India in promoting the empowerment of persons with disabilities? So remember, the best state in India that promotes the empowerment of disabled people is Tamil Nadu. The answer is option D. And recently we celebrated the International Day of Persons with Disabilities on 3rd of December. There will be a 4000 megawatt capacity worth solar PV module that will be set up in India by the German company Viridis IQ GmbH. So they have signed an agreement with which company to set up this? They are partnering with Shirdi Sai Electricals Limited. Shirdi Sai Electricals Limited is a company that is based in Hyderabad. Who is the author of the book Indian Innings, The Journey of Indian Cricket from 1947? This is a book written by Ayaz Memon. In which of the following Indian state there is a new species of butterfly named chocolate border flitter was discovered? It was discovered recently from Sikkim. And there is a place in North Sikkim called Zongu where it was discovered. So the name that they have given to the butterfly is Zogra fetus zonguensis because it was discovered at Zongu. Sikkim also has the Kanchenjunga National Park, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Sikkim's capital is Gangtok. President Ramnath Kovind inaugurated an event to mark 100 years of the Public Accounts Committee. Who is the current chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee? So in Public Accounts Committee there are 22 members, 15 come from Lok Sabha and 7 come from the Rajya Sabha. And the chairman right now is Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. He is a Congress Lok Sabha member of Parliament. Right? So this committee has completed 100 years. What is the job of this committee? Public Accounts Committee job is to audit the government of India's revenue and expenditure. Minister of State for Electronics and IT Rajiv Chandrasekhar launched first indigenous server of India called Rudra. It has been developed by which institution? It has been developed by CDAC, Center for Development of Advanced Computing, which is located in Pune. International Monetary Fund has appointed whom among the following as its first deputy managing director? Remember, it is Geeta Gopinath who will resign as chief economist. So she is now the second most powerful person in the IMF, only after Kristalina Georgieva, who is the Director General. So she is now the Deputy Managing Director. Which of the following has won the UNESCO Asia Pacific Award for Cultural Heritage Conservation? So this award was given to Nizamuddin Basti community, which is in New Delhi. Nizamuddin Basti. Who among the following has been selected for the Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Award for the period 2017 to 2019? Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Award was started in 2004. Dr. M.S. Swaminathan is also known as the father of India's Green Revolution. So remember, this award was given to V. Praveen Rao. Mr. V. Praveen Rao. He is the Vice Chancellor of Telangana State Agriculture University. PM Narendra Modi led the foundation of Delhi-Dehradun Economic Corridor. What is the cost of the project? The cost is 8300 crore. So basically, it will reduce the travel time from Delhi to Dehradun, which is now 6 hours, to approximately only 2.5 hours. It will pass through Haridwar, Muzaffarnagar, Shamli, Yamunanagar, Bagpat, Meerut and Badauth. It will also have Asia's largest wildlife elevated corridor, 12 km for unrestricted movement of the wildlife. Right? So remember that Delhi-Dehradun Economic Corridor. And don't forget, there is a new road that is coming up from Dehradun, which will run from Dehradun to Paonta Sahib. Paonta Sahib is in Himachal Pradesh. Who among the following has been named Badminton World Federation Male Player of the Year? Male Player of the Year is Olympic gold medalist Victor Axelsen, and he is from Denmark. And what about the women? So in women it was given to Tai Tzu Ying. Tai Tzu Ying is from Taiwan and she was the Olympic silver medalist. Then who was the Olympic gold medalist? Chen Yufei of China was the Olympic gold medalist. Headquarter of Badminton World Federation is in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. National Generic Document Registration System and Banadhikar mobile app, they have been launched by which state? Both of them were launched by Tripura government, and the idea behind Banadhikar mobile app is to give forest rights to the forest dwelling community or the tribal people. And Tripura also started another scheme which is called Mother on Campus. Who among the following has been named as the first woman to become the chairperson of Walt Disney? So in the 98-year history of Walt Disney, first time a woman is becoming the chairperson, she is Susan Arnold. The answer is option D. Recently, the central government has approved the production of 5 lakh AK-203 assault rifle at which place? So it will be with the support of Russia, and these will be manufactured in Korwa. So Korwa is a place in Amethi. Amethi is in UP. Amethi is the constituency of Smriti Irani, who is the Minister for Women and Child Development. And Smriti Irani has written a book also recently called Lal Salam. This book is about Naxalism. So AK-203 rifle will replace the Insas rifle, which is very old now. Who among the following has become the third player in the history of the Test cricket to take all 10 wickets? So remember, it is Azaz Patel. Azaz Patel is from New Zealand. First was Jim Laker, British bowler, and second was Anil Kumble against Pakistan. He was second. And third is Azaz Patel. Which of the following has been appointed as the chairperson of the National Highway Authority of India? Remember, it is Alka Upadhyay. Alka Upadhyay is the new chairperson of NHAI, which works under the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. On December the 6th, 21st India-Russia Annual Summit took place where? So basically, Vladimir Putin came to India for only 6 hours. This meeting took place in New Delhi. And 28 MOU were signed between India and Russia. This is extremely important. Also, there will be a maritime corridor that will start from Chennai and will end at Vladivostok. This corridor is approximately 10,500 km and it will be very useful for transport or for ship movement between India and Russia. So Chennai to Vladivostok maritime corridor. Don't forget this. We are also buying S-400 missile defense system from Russia. And by the way, Russia is also building the Kundankulam nuclear power plant in Tamil Nadu. So which company of Russia? Rosatom. Rosatom is building the Kundankulam nuclear power plant. Who among the following has been appointed as the chairperson of National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited? Remember, its first chairperson will be Pradeep Shah. Pradeep Shah. PepsiCo India has roped in which person as the brand ambassador for Mountain Dew? Remember, it is Mahesh Babu, who is a superstar in Andhra. Who is the author of the book Yogi Adityanath, Religion, Politics and Power, The Untold Story? This is a book written by Sharad Pradhan and Atul Chandar. Sharad Pradhan and Atul Chandar. What is the name of India's first survey vessel launched by Garden Ridge Shipbuilder and Engineer, GRSE, that is headquartered in Kolkata? So India's first survey vessel will be called Sandhayak. The answer is Sandhayak. Recently, the 11th edition of exercise Ecoverin was held between India and which country? Ecoverin exercise was held between India and Maldives. It was held for the 11th time and the location was Kadhdhu Island in Maldives. There is a person from Maldives called Abdullah Shahid, who is right now the president of United Nations General Assembly. India also did the Dosti trilateral exercise with Sri Lanka and Maldives. Shrestha scheme is run by which union ministry? Residential education for students in high schools in targeted areas. So this has been launched by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, and this is for the overall development of the scheduled caste students only. This scheme was launched on 6th of December, which is the Mahaparinirvan Day or death anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Maitri Divas was observed between India and which country? Maitri Divas was celebrated on 6th of December because on 6th of December 1971, India recognized Bangladesh. So this is an important day. Also, there is a Maitri Power project that is coming up in Bangladesh, which will be set up by NTPC worth 1320 megawatt. Which Indian ministry has launched the ASIM portal? ASIM portal is what? Atmanirbhar Skilled Employees Employer Mapping Portal. So it was launched by the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, headed by Dharmendra Pradhan. He is also the Minister for Education. Kazu Valley wetland has been declared as a bird sanctuary now. So where is Kazu Valley wetland? Kazu Valley wetland is located in Tamil Nadu. The answer is Tamil Nadu, and it is Tamil Nadu's 16th bird sanctuary. Right. It is also the second largest saltwater lake of South India after Pulicat Lake. Pulicat Lake is in Andhra, right? And which was the first bird sanctuary of India? The Vedanthangal Bird Sanctuary of Tamil Nadu was the first bird sanctuary of India. Which of the following bank has appointed Itira Davis as Managing Director and CEO of its bank for a period of 3 years? So remember, Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, which is headquartered in Bengaluru. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank has appointed Itira Davis as the Managing Director and CEO. Who among the following will become the President of FICCI, Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry? FICCI's new President will be Sanjeev Mehta. The answer is Sanjeev Mehta. Headquarter of FICCI is in New Delhi. Who has inaugurated AIIMS in Gorakhpur, All India Institute of Medical Science? So Narendra Modi, Prime Minister, inaugurated AIIMS in Gorakhpur. Also, Narendra Modi recently inaugurated the Purvanchal Expressway. He inaugurated the Purvanchal Expressway in Sultanpur district, and it will connect Lucknow with Ghazipur. Who is among the 10 latest trainee astronauts who will join the 2021 class of NASA as it plans for the first human mission to the moon in more than 50 years? And this mission to the moon will be known as Artemis mission. This will land the first ever female on the surface of the moon. So one Indian origin physician, Anil Menon, will be a part of it. Anil Menon, he is a surgeon. So he will go there in the capacity as a doctor, as a surgeon. So that was the video, 300 best MCQs for December part 1 in English language. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you very soon in part 2. Thank you for watching Study IQ.